relationship where just the situation isn't right, but the chemistry is just off the charts. The conversation too, we got along.
So this sounds great. What was the situation? She had a kid or something?
No, age difference was 15 years apart. She was 15 years older.
Oh, okay.
Right. And the biggest thing that kept us in the situationship was she wouldn't move out of her state and I wouldn't move out of my state.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it was a location thing. But here's the funny thing. About 2 years ago, I ended up moving to her state, and we started to get close. And then she was like acting really funny. After 15 years, you kind of know someone. I mean, especially when you got good conversation, good everything. You just know something's up. And I figured it out. It was she was dating several guys in town, and she didn't want me to mess up her rotation.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we continued the situationship for a little bit longer, but after 15 years, I finally just had enough and said no more.
So she probably had a rotation the whole time.
Oh, well, so did I, and we both actually knew it. We were both honest and open with one another.
Yeah,
But
go ahead.
But I think her rotation when I moved closer to her, I think her rotation involved a doctor and lawyers and people with money.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what else to say. I've had a lot of other situations, shorter term situationships over my vast career.
So what would you say is the average length of one before the women, let's say out of the women that wanted commitment and you weren't going to give it to them, how long do they stick around till they bounce usually?
Oh God, they'll stick around until I put a restraining order on. Oh, I ain't lying, man. One, I straight up was. Here's the other thing. I learned in my 30s, going through. I went through some crazy times in between long-term relationships, and that's how I got the numbers I did. Plus, I was in a small town where everyone knew each other, and when you're in a small town like that, women talk, and they were my best salespeople. I mean, I would literally be at a bar. And then all of a sudden, one of my situationships at the time, she was in another situationship. So she would tell her friend, oh, well, Chase is over there. I bet you if you go there tonight and blah, blah, blah. That happened so many times. I was just like, oh, whatever. So I was single. They were single. It wasn't like we were, I'm not into breaking up marriages. I really don't even want to date someone if they have a serious person or anything like that. I'm more of a, we're both single, we're both adults, and we both know each other. Hey, all's fair in love and war, Average situationship, I'd say between 6 months to a year and a half, maybe two, if it's that good. But the majority of them wanted something more after about 6 months, and I'd say half of them, they either weren't the caliber of person I would think about taking to the next level. Not too many were, they don't look good and I don't want to be seen with you, because again, we were in a small town, so people knew.
This channel is about playing games, dude. About being just like, I'm 41 years old. I'm not married. I don't have children, and I can do whatever I want, and I can enjoy my life and play my video games. You know what I'm saying, pal? I don't have responsibilities other than myself, right? But obviously, yourself is a responsibility, right? What's up, IDK? I don't know, 601. That's what this channel is about, enjoying your life. Because I want all of you to enjoy your lives. Like, that's what I want you guys to be better than me. I want you guys to do better than me. I want you guys to experience life better than me. You know why? Do you understand why? Because when you experience life better than me, when you have a better experience in life than me, you're gonna pass that around. When when you make more money than me, when you are more successful than me, when you are more stronger than me, when you are more intelligent than me, you're going to be a very nice person and treat everybody with decency and respect and give away that positive energy to the rest of the world. Do you understand that? That's what this channel is all about. You get what I mean? Oh, I skipped what this guy said. How to get that game console you have anywhere? Yeah, it's called arcadeguys.com. I should put a link in the bio. Just message me and I'll send you the. It's like a cabinet, arcade cabinet. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, I tried to call him for the tea video the other night because I had a couple things to add to that, and it kind of relates to situationships. It's like, in my 30s, I discovered when you're brutally honest and you act like a mild jerk, you cannot beat the women off of you.
Yeah, I understand that.
I mean, seriously, it's like if I'm upfront and truthful with them and kind of.
How's it going, you guys? How's it going, Lucas Myler?
Lucas Miller. I'm not a jerk, but being a little bit of a jerk got me more ass than I could ever do any which way, you know. So it's
Can you give me an example of a time that got you laid that like you wouldn't have thought? Go ahead.
Okay. So,
hi.
Sounds like there's a good
Hi,
story there. It sounds like there's a good one.
No, not gory. I know this is, sort of public airways, semi-family.
Son of a bitch. I'm getting fucked up.
But, yeah.
What's up?
In the bar,
How's it going, pal?
We're playing trivia. I'm with one girl playing trivia that I've been, again, I know these people because we're in the same town, so they know of me, but I was with this one for about a month or two, and it was just a situation. We were just having fun, nothing serious. Well, her other friend comes, sits next to me, and they're friends. I was with her like less than 2 weeks ago, and then the third friend comes up, and I was with her like the night before, yet I'm kind of on a makeshift date with their friend. All three of us literally sat at the bar just all night, smoking, joking, drinking, playing games and everything like that. And there was several people, including the bartenders, that knew the story, and a couple of them would just look at me and just shake their head. And it's just like, yeah, they can't even get one woman, and here I am trying to try to keep three at bay type of thing, you know?
So what happened? Did you take them all home, or how did that like?
So I ended up going home with the one I came with that night, but within the same week, both their friends were over at my house. So it amazed me because in my 20s, even though I got a lot of tail and everything, I did it more wholesomely and respectfully. Once I hit 30 and started
Play Mario? Okay,
hey,
give me a sec. Let me just try this game out first,
pal. This is what I'm gonna do.
The first one or the second one or the third one?
Take it or leave it, and then just walk away. Oh my God!
Hi,
it's
how's
like
it going?
crack to them. It just blew my mind that being a jerk and being totally upfront and honest got me more tail than anything I've ever done in my life. So,
what age did you find women were most open to situationships?
Oh God. Well, I'd have to say the majority of women I've been with were older women. Mm-hmm. So let's say from 30 to 50 when I was in my mid-20s to mid-30s.
Cool.
So half of them...
Younger guy, older. Yeah, that makes sense.
I found that the older women, it was more no nonsense, you know? It just is what it is. They've already been through the role. I've already been chewed up and spit out by divorce, and we were just kind of on the same playing field. Like, hey, you're a clean single adult, and your friend.
Wait, F1? What the fuck is F1? Oh, first one, Mario.
I know you in town. Let's get together and have fun. Okay. Some of them. I mean, I'm still friends with a lot of women I've slept with. So to this day. You know, not that I call them up and everything, but we could actually just meet and have a conversation in the coffee, and it's pretty. I'm sorry. Go back to the question you asked about the.
I just was curious if there was an age you noticed that women are more willing to be in situationships.
No, because yes, I used to date older, and they were more than 50% of them were down for a situationship, but the younger ones I did date, I'd say there was more of a majority of the younger ones were okay with a situationship with me, where maybe like 75% of the younger ones and 50% of the older ones.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling in. You got any other questions, Doug MPA?
Nope. Always good talking to you, Chad. Have a good one, buddy.
Calling in.
Hey, y'all have a good night, guys. Take care. I'll see you. Peace.
See ya.
All right. As we keep hitting that like button, how many likes do we have?
Let me see if there's any. If you guys get unlimited super chats on the Audacity app, so you just gotta write Pearl Reed. So if you do have anything. Oh my God, why did I not turn on the air conditioning in here? I'm so hot. Forgot to turn it on today.
Yeah, there's. Okay. I'm looking at the Audacity tab to see if there's anything.
I didn't see anything.
Cool. All right. Next up, we have just kind of put some new people in here. Before we go to the OGs. We have Rebirth Pro coming in. Rebirth Pro. Probably listening to the YouTube. You're on mute. We can see you, Rebirth Pro. Rebirth Pro, are you there? You're on mute.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Tell me about your situationships, Rebirth Pro.
Is it echoing on your end?
Not echoing here.
Okay.
I think
situationships.
You probably have the YouTube open.
Okay, I'll play
a different window or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, situations I have.
Let me look.
I mean, that's kind of the normal thing. That's what I pretty much go for.
Okay. So, how many situationships would you say you've been in your life?
Maybe a little bit above average. I guess I don't even know what average would be, but just throwing a random number out there because I can't count them. Say 20.
Okay. And out of the 20, what % wanted something serious? And what % were just okay as it was?
I'll say about 80%.
80%, okay.
They always want a relationship, usually.
And so, was there ever a girl that you initially did not want to take seriously that did you ever promote a situationship? And if so, why? If not, why?
I did. The most recent one I did was about 3 weeks ago. And of course I regretted it.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I hate to use these terms, but I had a roster. I didn't really call it that, but everybody knows what that means. I had a roster at the time, so I was casually dating multiple girls, and there weren't relationships. Though the woman that I gave the relationship, she was actually the one that put me on the hey, you can't smash for 30 days rule. And she was a self-proclaimed feminist, stuff that you would expect. And so when I went over her house, I visited her, she'd do intimate things with me, everything except we wouldn't sleep together. And so before 30 days came up, she couldn't help herself. She jumped on top of me and things happened. And then, of course, right after that day, you get the typical, so what are we? Almost immediately. I told her that, hey, look, I was on Twitter.
I'm trying to find a really good game. What the fuck is this?
People that I hang out with. And she was shocked. She thought I was just waiting 30 days for her. And I said, no, I do see other people. And I don't know yet. I'm going to think about it. And she said, okay, I understand I can't help you make a decision, but she kept seeing me. And after that, she started trying to flood me with the box. She kept flooding it onto me. Then she kept throwing it on me. And then I just gave in. I said, maybe I should cut them off because she's being real consistent now. So I made the typical mistake most guys do, even though I've had plenty of experience. And then eventually I just broke up like 2 months into the relationship, and I realized, yeah, I'd rather go back to a roster. And then so I just told her that I was going to go my own way.
What made her different than the other girls you were dating?
I'm looking for a racing game.
Was she better looking?
She didn't. Not better looking. She didn't cause me a lot of stress. She was easy to get along with. It was basically just whatever I wanted. I hate to say it. That's the type of when I date. Like, I hear people talk about they want to get a submissive woman, and she called herself a feminist, but to me, she didn't act like one once we were in a relationship. She was just very submissive. Everything was about whatever I wanted to do, wherever I wanted to go, whatever I wanted to eat for dinner. Sometimes I would do nice things for her. I would cook her dinner and take her places, but she just kind of let me lead the whole thing. So that's what I look for.
And that switched after?
What switched after that?
Yeah, like after you gave her the title.
Well, I was aware that I could never invest too much. So her birthday came around, and an ex-boyfriend and a guy that was pursuing her both sent birthday gifts to her home on her birthday. And so I didn't want to check her phone or nothing. I'm done with that stage of checking phones. But I just thought it was very suspicious because I was like, why would they randomly send you these gifts if you haven't been contacting them? And I was like, I've been talking to you for a few months now. Something's still probably going on there. And then I thought about it. I cut off all of my girls, but obviously there's something still there.
What the fuck, dude?
So I felt a little dumb.
Yeah.
I didn't actually find anything, but I was just like, it's still better for me. I'd rather just have multiple.
Yeah, got it. Doug MPA, you got any other questions for him?
The guy said earlier, you're gonna deal with it either way. There are a lot of instances where you deal with more from one woman being all up in your business than multiple women. So
yeah, she was at a point. She was actually about to agree to let me have it open on my end. But I could tell that she didn't really want to do it. It looked like it hurt her feelings when we had the conversation. So I said, I'll just go ahead and do my own thing. We're still cool though. I hung out with her like last week. She's got a boyfriend now.
And she's still hanging out with you?
Yeah, that was a few years ago. And she texted me like 2 weeks ago. She said she missed me. So I
What's
went over
up? Play
to her
Fortnite?
house.
I don't have Fortnite, pal.
And at the time that we were laying down together, that's when she said, oh, well, I'm still in my relationship with my boyfriend. And she said, nothing's going wrong. Everything's going well. I just didn't say anything about it.
Wow.
Scandalous.
Well.
But I've seen that multiple times from many women, though. That's not nothing out of the norm for me.
How's it going, Lucas?
Am
I gay?
Right.
Did you find at a certain age women are more willing to be in situationships than others? Have you noticed any patterns with that?
For me, yeah, younger. Younger, it seems like they don't care as much, like the women in the 20s. So I do like that. But they're just very more free and fun to be around sometimes. The older women always try to lock you down. They're more desperate, in my opinion.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for calling in. Doug MPA, you got anything else?
Nope.
All right, appreciate it.
Thanks. Call in anytime.
All right, we have another new person I've never seen before. I'm gonna let Greg in. Greg, you're on mute. Greg is probably listening to the YouTube. Guys,
What's up?
Hey, Greg, thanks for calling in.
Anytime. Oh.
Make sure you turn off the YouTube in the background, okay?
Yep, I just shut it off.
Okay, cool. So tell me about your situationships. Have you ever had a really long-term one?
Yeah, I've had a lot of long-term ones. As a matter of fact, I'm in a long-term situationship right now.
How long has it been? Like, what's the longest?
9 years.
Holy shit. Well,
Yeah.
9 and 15. Okay, so how did you guys meet? The 9-year one.
How did we meet? Oh, a friend of mine that I was with just knew her, and she needed a ride home from a party, and that was it.
And what made you not want to date her seriously?
Well, on that ride home from the party, she did whatever I asked her to do. So I figured that's kind of how it goes for every guy. And she just isn't committable, you know? It's like, you know, if I'm in the car with you for 5 minutes and you're already...
I don't know, maybe you were special.
Yeah, she keeps telling me that. She tells me that still, but I don't know about all that.
Okay, well, so it wasn't just that though. I'm guessing she had other like
What's up,
signs
Lucas?
that you weren't special, like based on her like behaviors.
How's it going?
Yeah, no, I mean, she definitely treats me like I'm special, but there's like many other things, like she's just not attractive enough, but she don't have her life together either. And so there's variable things that go on there, but the first thing was that turned me off. It was like no, was the first night, you know?
Yeah.
But I've had many situationships that have lasted for quite a while. I mean, that's like I've had very few actual relationships, just because that's just kind of how it goes. It just seems to be the way it goes. I don't know why.
And oh wait, hold on. Sorry. So, have you ever noticed a certain age that women are more open to situationships, or have you noticed no difference?
No, not really no difference.
What's up, Lucas?
I've been in situationships. I'm 36, and I was with a girl that's 54 now, or a lady that's 54, whatever you want to call her. But I was off and on with her for 2 years, no commitment. And then I've been with people my age, not anybody much younger.
Cool. What % of situationships would you say want commitment? Are you close to what the other guys have been saying, like 70, 80%?
I mean,
less, more?
They all claim that they would be with me, you know, and want to be with me, but they say these things, but their reactions don't show it. It's like they have other people on the side too that they're talking to. And there's been a few that I have talked to about getting serious with, and then they just won't make that commitment.
What's up, Lucas?
Or I won't make that commitment for, like, you know, certain ones. It just depends. It's kind of like I was watching your show yesterday or something. You were talking about people that can be different to different people. You know, it's like, might be the right person. You might treat somebody the right, and then somebody else might treat them wrong or whatever. It's kind of like that situation goes on back and forth. It's like, if you're not the right person for me, I'm not going to commit to you type of deal. Just kind of back and forth.
And what was the average length of a situationship in your experience?
Couple years.
Like 2, 3?
Yeah, 2.5 probably.
2.5. Okay.
What a while.
Is there ever a moment in a situationship where, like, maybe you were thinking about taking a girl seriously, but then she said or did XYZ and you thought, Naski, nada, never? If that's happened, what happened? What did she say?
Oh yeah, that's happened. Oh my. So there was this one girl I was with, and I was like,
we talked about getting serious, and she knew that I had girls on the side, and I said, listen, I'll drop all those girls if you will do the same. And we'll be
Face
serious,
reveal.
but
Just watch my videos.
she committed to that, but then she had her ex over at her house, and was making him breakfast, claiming that the ex was now dating her roommate, but her roommate wasn't there. So
how did you find
I was
out?
like, I showed up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I pulled up and was like, hey, I'm outside. I got something for you. And she was like, well, hold on. Don't come in. I'll come out. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I just said. Come out. I'm going to give you something. And yeah, it was just real weird. So she did that. So obviously I got out of my car and went inside and saw him. And I'm like, what's up? Big party here. So.
Did you guys become pals then, or what?
Me and him?
Yeah. Sometimes
No.
Eskimo brothers bring men together. I've seen it.
No, I mean, I didn't have no hate. He didn't even know about me, really, I don't think. I mean, really, I don't hate on guys whenever that situation happens unless they know me.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's like one of my buddies. But normally I'm just like, it's, whatever. I would do the same thing in their shoes probably, so.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Doug MPA. Any other questions?
Nope. Thanks for sharing, man. I really appreciate it.
Come on, Doug MPA. I want a question from you. Come on, man.
No, you laid it out pretty well.
All right. You guys have a great night.
Have a good one, buddy.
Thanks, guys, for calling in. These shows would be awful if we didn't have any callers. So I really do appreciate you guys calling in and telling your stories. I find it really interesting. Everyone's saying herpes, STD. Guys, you realize that people are sexually active and catch nothing. Some people catch something, but some people make it out alive.
Yeah.
If you wear protection as a guy, most guys won't catch anything. You guys have it easier in that regard. Women, we just are easier to catch stuff. Doug MPA, go ahead.
Yeah, and we all have that friend that, should have been burned a bunch of times.
What's up, Lucas?
Should be a talking cesspool of disease, but they made it out okay. And then women have that friend that started whoring herself around after a major breakup or something and made it out unscathed and didn't get pregnant, anything like that. So yeah, you never know. But that makes the case that you have to protect yourself even more, because for everyone, like you said earlier, for every winner, there's a bunch of losers.
Yeah, there's winners. There's winners and losers in life, but the only way to successfully have a 100% STD avoidance rate is to literally stay celibate for life, because half the guys I interviewed that get STDs got them from their wife. So
yeah,
I would say the guys that get burned the most are naive men. That's who gets burned, in my opinion. It's either a guy that's irresponsible and just bangs women without condoms and he's like close to Chad level, or a guy that's super naive.
Cool. Up next we have James. He's probably listening to the YouTube, so we'll give it a little bit. Guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate it. Keep hitting that super chat button, because all super chats go towards the divorce documentary. So thank you for hitting the super chat button. James, are you there? You're on mute. Now you're off mute. James?
Hey, James.
James going once.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Are you from the South?
Oh.
You have a nice voice, James.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually from New York, but my whole family's from the South. So
all right.
You got it right.
Cool. I like the accent.
What's up, Lucas?
So tell me, have you ever been in a situationship?
Oh my God. that seems like everything I've dated since I've been about 23. I'm 30 now.
So the exception really is a relationship. The standard nowadays is a situationship, huh? That's true.
I'll be straight up. When I was 18, I would say, like, looking back at it now, I got really lucky. Like, I dated a girl, we were both 17 and 18, and we had never dated anyone before, and we were just so career-driven people that a lot of our stuff just lined up. And I knew that she wasn't doing anything crazy because she was just spending all her time with me, like, working and studying, and I was working and studying. But, you know, I'm gonna say this, like, girls in this generation,
Son of a bitch.
they get like
Happy birthday, Lucas. How old are you? 41?
They see something that they don't have, and now they're like, okay, I can have that on top of what I already have. And sometimes it's like it doesn't. The world does not work like, at least in my opinion, it just does not seem like it does. And you know, now with like situationships, I just feel like the guy said earlier, he's like, all you gotta do is be a little bit of a dick and just be honest, and you can get these girls to do like anything. Like, I would approach girls in the past after that relationship, like very honest, straightforward, and like, you know, kind of like a nice guy. But then once I started being like a little bit of a dick, it's like night and day. Like sometimes I go out and I just try it out just to see if it'll work, and yeah, it does. Like, just I kind of hate that it does almost.
How old are you?
30.
So how many situationships would you say you've been in the last, like, when did you get out of that? Like 5
I got out of that relationship when I was like 23. She was a great girl, I'll be honest, very intelligent, but like she had a very big drinking problem. And I just was, I was like, I would drink too, obviously, but it's a little different when your girlfriend's on the ground drunk every weekend, like face down, like plastered, and you're like,
that's
playing Xbox.
You know, a lot of things can be worked through, but in my opinion, for men or women, to be honest, drugs and alcohol, it's just not something you want to deal with.
Yeah.
Personally.
If your girl says,
Happy birthday, pal.
even if your girl smokes weed,
Don't forget the sub, guys.
Stuff, like it's just a no-go, guys. It's fun for a little bit. You know, I know a lot of guys where, you know, it's fun, woohoo, but when you want to get serious and you're trying to make plans, the person, there's no urgency, they can't keep it together, you end up babysitting them a lot of the time. Guys, don't do it. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, I had to babysit my ex. Some nights she'd be drunk on the floor, like almost incapacitated, and I'd be like taking care of her like a baby, like literally picking her up, putting her over my shoulder, and putting her back in bed and making sure she's out. And I'd be like, yeah, this is too much. You know, doing that odd weeks in a row after a while, you're like, yeah, no.
So what's been the average? What's been your longest situationship?
Probably, let's see, probably like 5 years.
Is it still going?
Yeah, like, okay, so I played like semi-pro hockey, so I would travel across the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there'd be women I'd meet, like, you know, in some town, and, you know, you just go to a bar, you just meet them up for a night, and then you just, you know, anytime you're in town, you just hit them up, and it's like, okay. And I remember I was living in the town for about like 6 months, and like, I didn't know she was married. Like, had no clue. Never had an inkling, right? Like, nothing ever heated off in my head, like just ever, right? And I only found out because I moved to the town, and like, I'd be like, yeah, come hang out with me here, and she'd be like, oh, I can't go there, and I'm like, why not? And then I kind of pieced it together after a while.
Dang. Okay, but you're still seeing her now? Are you ever like afraid you're gonna get shot or something? Or does it cross your mind?
I mean,
it's kind of a win-win.
I'm gonna say that she is still married, but like this is even crazy. He knows about me and doesn't care.
Is he doing his own thing too, or what?
Bro, it's like
a swinger
weird.
Type thing?
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, honestly. Like, he knows, but like, I've never met him and never like talked to him. Like, she's been like, oh yeah, he's like seen your messages on my phone and he just doesn't care. I'm like,
that's so weird, man.
All right, stupid. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to date you. You just. He just like throwing it back. That's all I think. Like I have a very
before you knew, would you have taken? Did you like her before you knew? Like, did you ever think it could go somewhere or no?
Okay, I have, me personally, because I've been with I don't say this to sound crazy, but I've been with like damn near hundreds of women. And I've like documented it with like an Excel spreadsheet. Okay. So like, yeah, no, me and my friends, we're pretty weird. We used to sit there in college and just, I don't know, we were dumb. We used to try to just get our numbers up and shit, and we had like an Excel spreadsheet that we put all the girls into, so we just kept track. So I just kept track after like years, and you know, but yeah, like it is kind of weird because I'm like, I would be mad if someone was seeing my girl, like even just talking to my girl, like I'd be mad about it. But I haven't dated someone that serious where I'm like, yeah, I would consider marrying you since that first girl I dated.
What's been the average length of the situationship?
All right, guys, I gotta go to sleepy time. Thank you.
About a year to like 2 years.
Yeah, I would say that's the average would have been told. And have you ever thought about promoting a situationship?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. And what stopped you? Did you do it? How'd it turn out?
Okay, I did it probably 2 times. Because I know I definitely did it once, and it was a good decision.